The federal prison system has been scrambling to buy personal protective gear for its staff to try to slow the spread of the coronavirus behind bars. Already over 540 inmates and 320 Bureau of Prison staff have been infected. 23 prisoners have died. Masks are a key part of containing the outbreak, but Vice News found issues with masks recently bought by prisons.
You're supposed to get what are these quality N95 masks that are certified by the FDA to filter out the air. But then instead, the Bureau of Prisons gives you these KN95 masks. And when you look into them, there's no information available online. And as far as you can tell, they're not legitimate.
Right. As far as I can tell, even the texture, the feel, the look, it just something seems funny about them. They don't appear to be legitimate. When I started asking questions about them, I couldn't receive answers. Things kind of stopped once I started questioning the legitimacy of these masks, where they came from, who ordered them.
The masks are KN95s, a Chinese alternative to the N95 mask, which is super hard to find because it's worn by doctors and frontline healthcare workers. Earlier this month, the FDA created a new certification process to approve Chinese mask manufacturers, hoping to give Americans some assurance of quality in a market that's been flooded by counterfeits. But the masks Coleman got weren't on the FDA's approved list. They came in Ziploc bags with a sticker that identified the manufacturer as Hunan Royal Products Medical Co., a Chinese company that we found was created just a month ago for the sole purpose of selling masks. We tried to reach out to them, but couldn't get a response. We identified at least 3 other federal prisons that got similar KN95 masks, and contracting records suggest there was a rush to buy them after the FDA loosened the rules on KN95s. Some of the masks sent to Coleman's prison came from a company called ML Marketing. They typically sell all kinds of ephemera under the name True Uniform. Got a stress relief toy with a corporate logo? It might have come from ML Marketing. With the arrival of COVID-19, they got in the mask game. The company told us that they never saw the KN95 mask they sent to the prison in Tallahassee. They're worried their supplier might have done a bait and switch with the shipment. ML said their supplier offered FDA verification, but they weren't sure if those were the masks that actually got shipped. They said they're reaching out to the prison in Tallahassee to find out what happened. Members of Congress have already raised questions about how the Bureau of Prisons is handling the outbreak, asking why there's a shortage of protective gear. One of them is Representative Karen Bass.
I'm worried that after having worked so many years on criminal justice reform, that we're getting ready to reduce our prison population, but we're going to reduce our prison population through death.
A Bureau of Prisons spokesperson said the agency has plenty of masks, and they rely on contracting staff to buy new supplies.
Do you think these masks are safe?
I don't. I think these masks are, again, the proverbial Band-Aid that the Bureau is always doing to say we're doing something. Hey, we're doing something. I don't think it's safe. It's just enough to say we gave you a mask.